Hi. Today's a holiday in the States. I don't know about the rest of the world, but here's what I think. We don't get to take a break from shining, from being in our heart space, from practicing, from walking together. That's us walking together. Josie, we're walking together, Josie. We don't get to take a break, do we? No. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good morning, Lexi. Hello, beautiful Caitlin. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy day. Gorgeous souls. It's just the three of us. The four of us, if I count myself. Quick, let's have a group hug. I hope that the weather in your heart's doing well today. I hope that you're remembering, to be kind, to be gentle, to be easy, to be loving, to be sweet. Are ya? Are ya? Are ya? It's been a full, rich morning over here already. I may have had too much coffee. I don't know. You'll have to let me know. But really sweet. And I woke up thinking, I would really like to feel like I'm on holiday. Holiday. You gotta do it with the jazz hands. Holiday. But, I would never take a break from this. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, let me say hi to you. And hopefully some of my goofball will straighten herself out in that time. Hi, McLean. Hi, Amy. How are you? How you feeling today? We had a big day yesterday here. How you feeling? Hi, Carrie. How are you? Hello, Mr. Jeffrey. How are you? Jeff just made me toast. I still have a little bit of it here, but I won't be so rude to eat it in front of you. Yeah, Josie says, not a holiday here. First little lady has been back to school. Yeah. It's amazing. I wanted to say that on the podcast. I wanted to say a blessing this week on the podcast for all of us parents and children returning to things today, because it feels like the week. And, it's been some big discussion I've been having with friends. And I hope that, in your heart, it's feeling good, and there are places where we might get a little bit, it's hard. I don't know what to say. I don't like feeling like I'm trying to talk you into being upset or stressed out, but I also want to name some of the things I've been hearing. Does that make sense? So it's a bigger time. May we stay present with our hearts. And I loved, let me just arrange everything too, okay? Yes. I loved this morning, Melanie, who is grocery shopping instead of morning magicking. Yes. But she said, if everything was how we wanted it to be, how would it be? And I love that. It's kind of a powerful thought. If everything is how we've always wanted it to be, you have your future thoughts of how you want things to look and be, how would you be right now? So good. Hi, Shelby. Hi, Mary. Hi, Anna. Hello. Carrie says, just got in from a beautiful walk, a sweet walk, beautiful day. Yes, it's a beautiful day out there. I sat outside this morning and watched other people walking, Carrie, and riding bikes and running. Yeah, I'll be out there soon myself. Josie says, it makes sense. Elowen had an amazing day and was super excited, and that works for me. I know, right? We can take our cues from them. That's beautiful. I'm so happy to hear it. Really. Good for you. Yeah. Amy says, I'm trying to be okay. I'm not smoking yet, but I want to. And yesterday was so encouraging. And hey, girl, let's try it on. What Melanie said. If today was if everything was exactly how you dream it could be, will be one day, when you get there, wherever that is. I have those dreams too. One day when I get there, when I arrive, this is how it's going to be. Let's live it now. Let's live it now. How will it be? So how will this day be? You know, you have a vision for yourself. You have a reason you're doing this. It matters to you, I'm guessing. How will it be? Yeah. And I'm so proud of you. You know what? I'm proud of you. Day one. That's my, there you go. Proud of you. Hi, Give 'em Kale. How are you? Yeah. So friends, I have a little coffee and oat milk and ice. There's a baby cardinal outside saying hi to you right now. Cheers. Do you hear her? It's a boy. Do you hear him? Cardinals are the only one I really am sure about. Robins are very challenging. I mean, it seems so easy, but it's still challenging. Yesterday, I was finishing editing this week's podcast, 105. It's called To Tell the Truth. And it was like a cacophony of wild animals outside. The noises, and then the dogs in the neighborhood all began howling at once, and I was trying to do, like, you know, a little voiceover, whatever you call that. It was so funny. I just realized, just give up, girl. Just give up, girl. Sometimes in the episodes I'll say, Robin, don't say that. I just had to leave it in. If you listen, look for that part. I just had to leave it in because there was so much noise as I tried to re-say what I wanted to say. Just leave it in. I can't edit these lives, can I? No. I don't know if I even need to. You're welcome, Amy. It's amazing. Be proud of you. I'm so proud of all of us, you know. I talk about this a bit here. Our energy signature. Who we are truly, the heart light that we truly are. It's amazing, and it comes through. And now there's a baby woodpecker here. We have these stories about ourselves. You know, do you have a story about yourself that you carry? Come on, let's stop that today. Let's live how it is, how we want it to be. The story where you're all healed and you're all done. And you're good, and you're amazing. You know what I'm saying, right? You're healthy, whatever the story is. You're younger, you're a billionaire. I wouldn't want to be a billionaire, I don't think. But, you know, freedom is the word that comes to me. When somebody says, I want to be wealthy, I'm like, I want to be free. That's, I think, the story behind that. So, yeah. So did you hug yourself today? This is what I want to know. Did you share some love for you today? Did you hug? Good job, McLean. That's great. I did the little practice. I did. And I also said, Robin, I'm so proud of you, because I tell you this, I don't go to parties, but I like to party. And we went to a party last night. And I did good, so I'm going to pat myself on the back. I don't usually like those things. But I just practiced. How do you want it to be? It's okay. You can deal with this for a night. And it was fun. There was a dog, of course, a dog named Buddy. So how could it be bad? So yeah, I hugged myself this morning. I said, I'm so proud of you. And how do you want it to be today? What's the word? And I heard holiday. So that's my word for the day today. Did you pick a word of the day today? Holiday. I want that feeling of a holiday. You know, nothing stressy, nothing pressy. Leave the dishes. Just enjoy. Rest if you wanna. Ride your bike if you wanna. You know, all that. Yeah. Beautiful. So good. So good to practice that. And take a breath. As I was laying in bed this morning, I don't know if this ever happens to you, but I felt this excitement to wake up, to get up and start the day. And I laid there to see, this might sound weird, but I bet you've done it because you're my kind of weirdo, you know. Yes. I laid there to see if I could allow that feeling to be there in my belly, this feeling of excitement. And I could hear Jeff in the kitchen, like the sound like the coffee spooning the coffee into the top thing, and then the way you go dunk, 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 dunk to knock the coffee off the spoon. And my stomach got a little more excited. It was almost unbearable at one point, you know? Like that feeling when you bite into something sour or super astringent or sweet and I say my glands are puckering. You know that feeling? It's really nice. Really beautiful. Like I'm alive. I'm alive and it's a holiday. Let us have a holiday today. If you want to eat hot dogs today, you can. I spare no experience on a holiday, my friend. So Jeff says, "Hi, Tiffany. I'm so glad you're here. How are you?" Jeff says, "Holiday is a great word for the day. I'll use that." Yeah, it's so easy to, because we do love our lives, you know, but it's so easy to do the same thing day in and day out, especially when you're on a journey, like a healing journey, or if in case any of you happen to find yourself in the middle of a, I don't know, pandemic, you know, it can be the same thing every single day. So it's nice. It's really nice to have a special day. That's today. I vote, even if you are not having a national holiday. So Amy says, my word is relax again. I'm going to embody some of these words with you. So relax. I need to relax, I think. Coffee. We changed brands. I'm feeling a little like, can you tell? Yeah, so if the healing's not for you today, just do this in front of your face, okay? Josie said, I was just writing that my word is exciting. And then I got bumped out of my connection. Today feels very exciting. And you got bumped back in, which I love. You need to relax too. Give him kale. Yeah, amen, sister. It's so funny. I'm like, yeah. Sometimes it's just tight. Sometimes it's just, I notice sometimes I'm just living here, you know. So let's all do it together. It's not gonna, if you're in a good mood, it's not gonna harsh your buzz, you know, as we say. It's gonna be fine. Take a nice breath. Let it out again. And just be. Let's just be here. Just so much going on in life, says Give Him Kale. So many distractions. Amen. Where do I really want to be? Where do I truly want to place my focus? Right? Yeah. So many things offering their attention to you. Yeah. Want to practice together? Give Him Kale. Anyone else? Let's see if we can't attune a little bit. Together and into the earth. It just heard my stomach growl because I didn't eat the toast. Not yet. All the way. Can you hear my crickets? Deep breath in. Caitlin says, phrase of the day, being in the present. Yeah. Beautiful. I heard a few nuggets back while I was doing the podcast. Not that I'm like the everything of everything, you know, I just like, this is the world I'm in, so I was editing things back and I heard a few nuggets that I said, and more I'm trying to just live share without editing, share without writing it down first and planning it. I really want to allow that divine to speak through me more, practicing. I'm really feeling this, by the way, friend. It's good. So I heard a few nuggets that I was like, wow, you know, it really, really struck me. And one of the things I said, this is for you, Caitlin, riffing off of what Caitlin said, is all we have is the present. That's it. The future exists in our head and nowhere else. The past exists as a memory and nowhere else. And it really struck me, you know, it struck me deep. Yeah, honey, it struck me deep. And then I said, it said, the energy that was speaking through me, I'll say, said, so it's funny how our expectations cause us to flub things for the future and cause us to kind of recast the history in a shitty light. And so now in this moment, it's just not so great. But that's us priming the pump, you know? That's us flavoring the dish in a way that's not how we want it to be. It's kind of wow to me. You know, the future, it's unwritten. It's only now in my mind. So how about I imagine how I want it to be and steer myself there. Let me even try it on now. You know how the word there, you write the word there, has here in it already? Here. We're just here. Yeah. So I hope you're feeling this. Jeff says, yes, the coffee was, I'm feeling better right now, just connecting with you guys, just connecting, slowing down. I felt like my RPM slowed way down. I like this time, the daily practice, so useful. Yeah, so deep breath in, and we're so much more than we acknowledge, you know, so much bigger than our abilities, our capabilities, our possibilities, so much more than we allow. So let's open that door a little more and imagine, create. And Caitlin, did you hear me saying Melanie texted this morning? Melanie is Caitlin's mother-in-law. Melanie's son is married to our beautiful Caitlin. Benjamin. So we are all in the family here, you guys. You're all our family. Isn't that lovely? Like, here comes another family member, Amy Church. Good morning, honey. Hello. I hope the night was sweet and you guys are all snuggled in still. So, Melanie was saying, you know, I don't want to be a billionaire, because we went to a party in one of the mountain houses around the corner from us, you know, the big bigs. And we're just like cool bohemian hippies over here in the original house. But sometimes I can get stressed about it. And I think that's okay. Like, I would rather know how to help myself than have to eradicate every issue I have, right? Because, no, we don't have time. So I was talking to her this morning and she said, you know, I don't want to be a billionaire. I mean, it would be nice to change things up the way I would like. That's fun. But how about we just live as if everything we want is happening now? The way we wish it would be for us, we just say it is that and we live from there. So I said, game on. Let's play a game today. Let's practice today. You know, let's practice today. It's exactly how you want it to be. It's exactly how you want it to be. The way you feel, the way your energy is, the way your body is, the way your age is, the way your hair is, the way you look, but your abilities, your possibilities, if you care about that stuff like the bank account stuff, everything's the way you want it to be. Now what? Now what? Now what, Stuart? Hi, Stuart. Hear the birds? It's like a bad car alarm over here. I think we got woodpeckers. I think that's a blue jay. How you doing? Yeah. Like Michael Jackson sings, I still always say this quote to you, but let love guide us through the hours, take us through the hours. You know, I won't keep complaining. Ooh! Is that what Michael Jackson would say there? Ooh! I don't know. Let's do it. Be so proud of yourself today. Be so in love with yourself today. You might already be, which is so awesome if you are. Be so reverent with yourself, Understand who you are, what you are, and act accordingly. Whoa. Whoa, baby, whoa. So this healing is like a stabilizer and a grounder. I feel it. Sometimes it works on me too. And, wow, maybe we think about our limitless possibilities instead of priming the pump for the next horrible disaster. Instead of spending this moment hoping we don't blow it in the next one. A lot of us do that. We got all the psychic things going on right now. Did you hear that? Computer, I didn't even think it was on. Yeah. Hey, Pammy. So, it's so quiet. Take a few more swings here, okay? All the way down. Hello. All the way down. Big breath in, all the way down. I love the birds. Thank you for the feedback, Josie. This is so on point for what's been happening for me. Thank you. Yeah. We need a stabilizer. We need a grounder. Do you hear that bird? I love it. For me, I feel like it's the most courageous thing for you, all of you here. Everybody here, you're here a lot. A few of you are new. That's cool, and I hope you'll keep coming back. Yeah, limitless, exactly what I was about to say, limitless possibilities. I don't always know that we fully appreciate how terrifying that is to the small self. You know what I mean by the small self? So you're the one in you that's so identified in your life. with your address and your age and your social security number and your partner or friend or your kids or your dog. I have fish. I don't have any dogs right now. But, you know, like, you're so identified with all of that. And so as you continue to, we keep coming together. Look at us every day for 6 months. I've been doing this now. We're right at that mark. We are going to be expanding. It's just going to happen naturally. Yeah, so we need to keep helping ourselves. So it's not like if you're struggling. Now this is interesting. Do you ever judge yourself for struggling or having anxiety or being, Kale was saying distractions. Distractions. What if we were just like, hey, you know, there's more of me here. More of me is online. I have a bigger hard drive. Do you like that, Jeff? I got a bigger hard drive. Yeah. More gigawatts. As Doc would say from Back to the Future. More gigawatts. So we gotta help ourselves, you know, be grounded. This is why we do some practices like the morning hug. You know, it makes me sad when some of us approach our, oh my God, you know, I'm having an awakening. I'm expanding, but we don't know that. So we go, oh, that's it. Starting Monday, I'm only gonna eat grass again. I'm gonna walk 800 miles a day, and I'm gonna meditate for a minimum of 60 minutes, you know, 2 sessions, a minimum of 60 minutes. Sometimes it feels like a punishment. I'm waking up and it's a punishment. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. So this is a nice time for us just to keep syncing. I do this sometimes. Keep syncing up the divine in you and the small self. Keep holding hands with yourself today. Keep loving yourself. Keep taking your own hand. Keep remembering what I'm saying. Check in with her. What do you need? Divine self? Because she's there in you. Hi, Summer. Carrie says, this feels just right. A beautiful healing. Just being here every day is how I help myself. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And it's all you need. It's all you need. The energetics in us, the harmonics in us, I'll just say it that way. The way we're intending and connecting and informing each other through the ethers, the way we continue to call on the energy of love and joy and God, if you like the word God. I mean, you might as well say joy, like Summer just said. Good morning, joy seekers. Seeking joy is where it's at. It doesn't have to be more than that. You know, the next pieces just fall into line beautifully. Yeah, Stuart, it is beautiful. And Tiffany's planning something crazy today. Gonna play some Skyrim on Xbox. Ooh, do you know your girl has an Xbox too? That's me. I'm your girl. Did you know? And a Super Nintendo, and a Nintendo 64, and a GameCube, which Jeff gave away. I didn't do it. Jeff did it. Yeah. It's just like, could we show up in the day and play? And could we treat it as a holy adventure? Holy activity? Do you do that too? Do you judge like certain things are better, they're higher? Some of us have that. You know, like I said, got invited to the neighbors. They own one of those mountain mansions kind of things. And I thought, oh my gosh, okay, I got somewhere to practice here. Because I definitely felt some of that, like I'm not good enough because I don't have a mansion. I did. So what? Just another just another reminder to find our center, as Trevor Hall sings. That song's in our Morning Magic playlist, by the way, on Spotify, if you want to listen. So, friends, what do you need to hear today? Can I tell you anything? Can I answer anything for you? Can I offer anything for you today? Before we go, I'm going to go make some toast and maybe some hot dogs, because it's what you do on Labor Day. Okay, Tiffany, are you listening? Jeff says, cool, Tiffany. I have Skyrim, but I'm still playing Morrowind and Oblivion. Jeff likes the games. If you ever come into Jeff's laboratory, and he calls it a laboratory, but, you know, lavatory, I get, yeah. You go down to the lab at Jeff's place. That's here in the basement. He has on, like, a train scene from Harry. It looks like something from Harry Potter. It's like 8 hours of just the train moving with music and, you know, like the fairy dust. That's what's on the TV. And then he'll be working. He has a bunch of computers and there's always a game going. And it's always some beautiful flute music and his character, you know, with the hair and the all the stuff. You be who you are. You love what you love. You celebrate, you know, celebrate. Yeah. Jeff, you can read what Tiffany's saying here. You guys are the best. You know, we find our people. And are there surprises about things we share in common? It's always fun to hear. So, okay, so if nobody wants to hear anything special from me today, I suppose we'll wrap. But I'm going to say this to you. You ready? Are you listening? You're beautiful. You're meant to be. You're here on purpose. You are good. Your goodness. It's established. It's a firm thing. It never changes. All is forgiven. It's up to you to decide to forgive yourself. Narrate this moment carefully. Be here now. Be here now. And if you're craving time for you, just for you, make a promise to your heart that you won't go back on. That you will take that time. You're just where you need to be. Thank you, Josie. Josie, you are just where you need to be. And isn't that the truth? Those of us who love you and know you, you're exactly where you need to be. All of you is exactly where I'm exactly. That feels so good. I'm right where I need to be. And I'm with the people I need to be with. Some of us, like, don't realize there were so many years I carried this story that I'm not getting anywhere. What? You know, and then I look out before me and there you are. And we're looking heart to heart, soul to soul, eye to eye, sharing this breath, this moment. So sometimes you just have to practice. I'm right where I need to be. I'm right where I need to be. I'm right where I need to be. You're doing an amazing job. I'm so proud of you. You're a good boy. You're a good girl. I'm so glad you were born. Yeah. I could stay here forever. Nowhere else I'd rather be. Yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed this time with me. You know, I always appreciate your support. There's a link in the profile. And I said this on the podcast today, another awesome Robin nugget to share with you. There are so many, my friend. You know, when you give your heart to the divine, it's like one nugget after another. It's how many McNuggets can we stand? More McNuggets. Yeah. Jeff says it's a happy we day. Yeah, it's us. Here we are. So here's the thing. We have to get comfortable with the idea that the only reward is money is wrong. The best reward is money. It's wrong. We have to get comfortable with the idea that when we expect to be paid in exchange for what we offer, we're limiting the light that is traveling. You think about this in your own way. It's nice, but that's just one piece. So, if something here really resonates for you, share it on. Put it into practice. I'm not even saying toot Robin's horn. I do appreciate when you share. If you're tapped to share, I appreciate that. But practice. Do your practice. You know, that habitual moment when you turn left, turn right, or stay right here. That's what I mean. When I say support this work, that's what I mean. That's the biggest form. I trust, as a divine servant, all is flowing to me as well, you know? Yeah. So, you're enjoying so much. I'm so glad, Pammy. Thanks for being here. Thank you all for being here. You want to do the tuning forks today? Just let this run through you here. Thanks for being here, Shelby. You're welcome. Gratitude is such a healer. I talked about that too. Lots of McNuggets on this episode. Saying thank you. It's something to express so you can receive more fully. So I love when you say thank you here. I love when you appreciate, because it helps you take it in, be a part of. Do you get that? Do you know it? That's why I say thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. The ego would say, you don't thank people, people thank you, right? No, thank you. I'm so glad it's us. So grateful. All right, shh. This moment now is where all possibilities begin. It's the only place they are. So today, when you catch your mind spinning its stories, disaster forecasting or any kind of regretful shame memories, remember Robin saying, hey, today, this moment now, you pretend you have everything you could ever want. Whatever that is to you, vibe on that today and play that forward. I'm so proud of you. I'm so glad it's you. And I'm glad it's me too. And I'll see you. You're welcome. I'll see you here in the morning, okay? I'm going to ring our bell, our gong, our bowl, whatever it's called. Have a gorgeous day. Or evening. Sorry. My beautiful friends across the pond. You're welcome. Yeah, have a lovely day, y'all. Thank you too, Josie. Thank you, Carrie. Thanks, Give 'em Kale. Thanks, Caitlin. I hope you guys are doing something fun. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Are you listening? Alexis, see you later. Bye to you on the replay. It's me, Robin. Would somebody type now? Jeff says, thanks, Morning Magicians. We need that on a t-shirt. Morning Magicians. Love Posse strong. Yeah. Okay, now. God bless my friend. Thank you for this time. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. Blessed. I am so blessed.